Ole Man Riggley lived in a house down the street from where I grew up. Mama used to send me over there with things, and we struck a friendship up. We spent a few long summers, out on his old porch swing. He said he was in the war. He was in the Navy. But he lost his wife. And he lost his baby. One day I asked him, "Oh man, how do you keep from going crazy?" He said, "I'll see my wife and my son in a little while." And I asked him what he mean one day. And he looked at me and he smiled and he said, "See, I raise my hands and I bow my head, and I'm finding that there's more and more truth in the words written and read. You see, they tell me that there's more than just what we can see. And so I believe." A few years later, I was off in college and talking to my mom on the phone one night, and catching up on all the gossip, the ins, the outs, the small town life. And she said, "Son, by the way, Ole Man Riggley's died." Later on that night, I got to thinking back to all those long lost summers, and I didn't know whether to cry or laugh. If there was ever a man that had a ticket to the other side, there was that gentleman who looked at me and said, I raised my hands. Said, I raise my hands and I bow my head, and I'm finding more and more truth written in those words and read. You see, they tell me that there's more to life than what we can see. And I believe. And I can't quote the book, the chapter, or the verse. But you can't tell me that it all ends in a slow ride in a hearse. I'm more and more convinced, the longer that I live, that this can't be. No, this can't be. This can't be all there is. So I raise my hands and I bow my head, and I find all the truth I can find in the words written and read. Jesus, my Savior, tells me there's more to life than what we can see. Oh yes, I believe. I believe. And one day, I'll look at him and I'll say, I understand it all now.